Hey guys, it's Readathon time. So I got my stack of books right here. Got, first step of Readathon, always throw your books on the floor. Okay, so I got Unmade over here by Sarah Rees Brennan. I'm gonna start off reading this one, but I'm also reading this for Mercedes Autumn Readathon, which doesn't start until tomorrow, so I'm only gonna let myself get halfway through this book. Then I'm gonna switch over to The Infernal World of Branwell Bronte, which I'm also reading for Mercedes Autumn Readathon, so I'm only gonna let myself get halfway through this one as well, so I can at least finish them inside the Readathon time. And then I have The Miniaturist, same story, only gonna let myself get halfway through if it comes to that. And then I have Murder on the Orient Express, which I'm not reading for Readathon, so I can just finish this if I need to. So what I'm going to be doing is switching back and forth between reading a physical book, reading a chapter of a physical book, and then a chapter of my ebook, which is currently, or a chapter of my audiobook, which is currently Jane Eyre, because I got bookshelves to build. So I do want to get through some like actual physical books, because it doesn't really feel like a readathon if you're just doing audiobooks. But I'm also a busy bee, and I have to do work. So I'm going to be splitting things up. So I finished the first chapter of Unmade, which means now it's time to move from the bedroom, oh look how pretty and organized it is, to a literal construction site. Nobody's helping me read. Also, I'm listening to this music to help drown out some of the carnival noise. Okay, hour 6 update. It's now 7 o'clock for me, and we are a quarter of the way through the readathon. I've gotten into some very dramatic lighting. I've gotten through 5 chapters of Jane Eyre. Still only at this phase with the bookshelves because I did it wrong and had to undo a bunch of stuff. And now we're going on a field trip. Oh god, it's raining. To the outside. I figured since I complain about the carnival so much, I should show it to you. So you probably hear it. It's got stuff. That thing goes up and then you get a panorama and then you come down. I actually did that. And I could see my balcony, so that was pretty cool. And then there's a thing that spins people round and round. I don't like those sorts of things, especially when they're up high. And then while we're out here, here's the Rijkspaleis. It has bells. This is the Royal Palace. And then this is the Nieuwe Kerk. It's a church that was originally built in the 15th century, but it like burned down and got rebuilt, so now it's like 16th century or something. This is the view I have from my bedroom window. Pretty sweet. Hey guys, so it's now about 9 o'clock. That makes it hour, 7? And I've decided that I should not continue working on the bookshelves, considering that I made a major mistake even when I was completely awake. So any hint of tiredness will just totally ruin this. But I do want to finish Jane Eyre, so I'm going to switch back to the physical version because I have 4 chapters left, which means I think I can finish that tonight. Whereas much less likely to finish Unmade because I'm like a quarter, maybe a third of the way through. So I'm gonna power through Jane Eyre and then probably read some more of Unmade. Yeah. Hey guys, I've temporarily moved into the living room, so it's a bit messier back here, but we do have better lighting. It's now 10:41 and I have finished Jane Eyre. I'm so happy. I've read Jane Eyre a bunch of times before, but this I'm pretty sure is the first time I've finished it since I've been married. And that's significant not only because Jane Eyre has many things to say about marriage, but also because my wedding vows came from Jane Eyre. Let me see if I can find them for you. Let's see. You are my sympathy, my better self. I am bound to you with a strong attachment. I think you good, gifted, lovely. A fervent, a solemn passion is conceived in my heart. It leans to you, draws you to my center and spring of life, wraps my existence about you, and kindling in pure, powerful flame, fuses you and me in one. Which is really great as wedding vows out of context. In the context of the story, it's a little bit more problematic. Okay guys, so it's now 11:30, hour whatever, I don't care. I'm about 100 pages into Unmade and I'm having difficulty keeping my eyes open, so I'm gonna take a shower and that will either wake me up so I can keep reading or confirm my sleepiness and make me go to bed. So I'll see you again either in like half an hour or in like 7 hours. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to the morning. So I woke up at 6 and then I was just like, nope. I went back to bed. Now it's 8, so it's hour 19. Oh my god, where did the hours go? So I've got a tea. Eventually I'm going to eat some breakfast. And I'm planning to read Arms and the Man in bed as my morning read because it's a play, so I can get through it in like an hour or two. And then I'm going to go back to switching between a chapter of Unmade and a chapter of a new audiobook, which is Our Mutual Friend. I did consider at 6 a.m. lying in bed and listening to Our Mutual Friend, but then I was like, Libby, you cannot start a Dickens book that you've never read before with your brain only half on. That is a recipe for disaster. Okay, 12 o'clock update. There's 2 hours left, and I have built most of a bookshelf. I have to put the back on, and then there's a couple more shelves, and then the first one is done. Only 2 to go. I have finished Arms and the Man. It was, I feel like I shouldn't say cute, but it was very cute. And I've started Our Mutual Friend. I'm in chapter 3 right now, and gosh, there's a lot of characters. And I'm also on page 130 of Unmade. So not going to be able to finish this during the readathon, unfortunately. 20 minutes left, and I have finished the bookshelf. Oh, it's beautiful. Now I just have to fill it with books. And I have almost exactly the right amount of time to finish chapter 4 of Our Mutual Friend.